Hey, what's up YouTube? The Alchemic back again with the new ban list. Yep. So this video is probably gonna go a lot quicker. Go up earlier because I was playing at locals today the 16th, and I didn't know that the ban list had come out, so I had to make some quick changes. But let's go over the ban list and then just go over a couple of my thoughts on it, and let's get started. So obviously you can see here right now. I'm sure everyone's seen the ban list. If you haven't, link in the description. Here obviously. So the first card we have Jin. Jin is Necroz, and use it really OP, and it's not very nice. So, let's just go through it, and I can go ahead. Laval Chain. Yeah, this card I wish did not get banned because I have a copy of it, and they reprinted it. That's pretty much what they do. So next time when they reprint something, you can only use it like within that time period till the next ban list. Also, like they said on the blog, I think this just says effective from today, and then no end dates. So that kind of it's not very nice. We don't know when the ban list could get changed, so just keep an eye on that. That'll be good. They could like change it tomorrow, and they'll be evil. But yeah, so Laval Chain, only 2 ban cards now. But like I said, Laval Chain, I wanted to maybe Laval Chain could be at 1. Maybe, please? Because you got rid of Jin, and Jin was really the problem that Laval Chain was creating. I don't think people really stacked and abused it too much, but I really, like, this card could stay at 3, and I wouldn't care. Because, seriously, at least 1, because I have 1 copy, and I'm not going to sell it. Maybe now would be the time to pick them up. Anyway, so there are only 2 ban cards, like I said. Under limiteds, we have Shurit, Strategist of the Necroz. This wasn't really seen coming. Most people thought it was gonna be like a Necroz of Unicorn because you just discard it, grab whatever you want. Because Brio's already at 2 anyway, so they could put Brio to 1, but then Unicorn would be abused. So maybe Brio to 1, Unicorn to 1. That would do better than Shirt to 1. But hey, Shirt is also a very strong card right now. It could probably come back like after Necroz just stops playing. Especially I'm really hyped up. And I'll show you in a moment. But the other card that we have at 1 is Trish. I don't have a copy of this, sadly, and I could definitely make this card in my synchros. So this card can cause a lot of trouble, especially how it doesn't have the same restriction as Necroz or Trishula. So only 2 limited cards. And then we got Dragoons at 2, which I'm really happy about. And you'll see in a moment. I'll actually upload that video soon. But I was playing at locals, and I was playing Mermails, and then this ban list drops, and I had to pick up a second Dragoons for the thing. And then also Dragon Ravine 2, that's awesome, because I'll play Dragoonities at locals next time, because I'll go being back there in 2 weeks. And yeah, so we got Atlantean Dragoons at 2, boss. We're waiting for Neptibus. I don't know what rarity that's going to be, but hopefully it'll come soon, if it comes. Then we got Dragon Ravine. Like I said, I want to play Dragoonities, so because like I said, when I go to locals, I play for fun. And then things at 3, these really don't matter. Like Global, duh. Sinister Serpent, duh. Like Dark Strike Fighter, this could have happened a long time ago. This card doesn't even really matter anymore. And then these 2 are rotted, so it doesn't really matter. But in terms of any other commentary, I feel like this could have stayed potentially. Because they got rid of Laval Chain, so if they get rid of Laval Chain, they can keep this. But I rather see this go instead of Laval Chain, because Laval Chain's a lot more useful. I like playing Blaze, Phoenix, FTKs, and all the sort of those things, and it's really fun. But sadly, not anymore. Like I said, Laval Chain, stacking things. People do a lot of discussions on this. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but it could have stayed. I just like doing that, yeah, and then the Shurit. I rather see Unicorn go to 1, to be honest, but maybe Brio to 1, Unicorn to 1, and then that could be good, because I just don't like the skill drain, because they still have three of those, and they can always grab them back with Unicorn, so Unicorn's not nice. Thunder King could have come to 2. Well, actually, I'll talk about all the other things in a moment. Actually, just go through the rest of the commentary on this first. So Trish, I'm okay with. I really don't care. Because I play Effect Railers in every deck pretty much anyway, so it's okay. Let's see. and then I'll talk about things like that could come back after. So Dragoons, it's 2 is fine. I'm good with that. I mean, obviously we're waiting for this card to come more, because I was actually doing a little play today where I soul charged a Megalo and 2 Dragoons, and then I XC's Dragoons into a Bahamut Shark, and then detach Bahamut Shark, get Super Plus, and add another Megalo, and I Megaloed twice, and made like a Gaios, I think, a Bahamut Shark, and then a Trite. And I also had Vanity's Emptiness, so my opponent scooped. And then Dragon Ravine. This card could come to 3 and no one will really care. I don't think there's... I'm not sure about... Because people were saying there's not wind up support. What's this called? Chaos Dragons, yeah. This card like could cause some trouble just because this effect is very generic. Its second effect to send a dragon from the deck to the graveyard, very generic. So that's why it got abused. But it could come to 3, please, and then we can play Dragonities again. And then obviously these I don't think care about. So in terms of things that I thought could have come back on this list, like I said, obviously Fremoniga Stratos, duh. Demok, potentially. I mean, I don't have one, but necessarily. And this is all coming kind of biased because cards that could come back. Sangan, you went for no reason, and you can come back now. Maybe Witch, maybe, but I don't know. But Sandwich to 3, Sandwich to 5,000, please. Let's see. Zen Mighty coming back because potentially there's wind up support that's potentially coming back, and that could happen. Gateway, maybe? I don't know. I like Gateway, though. It's a fun card. Monster Reborn, since we got Soul Charge, since we got broken cards like that, it's okay. Pot of Avarice, I'd like to see this card come back because I actually possess a copy. Heavy Storm, also, just going backwards. Heavy Storm could also come back because then back row wouldn't be hard to deal with. Obviously this card has to be like hammered into the list and like just like written into stone. Please don't return. Super Poly, maybe. Oh wait, no, with Nodin, never mind. We can't. Nothing that Nodin. In terms of these cards, this card can't come back. This card can't. Well, I'd like to see this card come back because it's funny, but otherwise, like, it's not good for the game. This card could potentially come back, but with Ritual Beast, this card is actually pretty broken because like you just make a bunch of fusions, attack, and then you can like use this or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure that someone will figure something out how to abuse that. This card can't come back. I want this card like at 5,000 because I love it. Sixth Sense needs to stay on there. Not as much Judgment. Judgment needs to stay there forever. Solemn. Oh no, this Judgment I wish could come back because I like this card a lot. Ultimate Offering could come back. I think. I mean, this is really just cards I like. I would like to come. We should put all the Exodia pieces at like 3 and see what happens. Because I remember I won against an Exodia player because he forgot to he gold sarked the Exodia the head out, and then he forgot to add it during the second turn. And I'm like, you're an idiot. And he drew through his entire deck and decked out because he couldn't find that last piece. And he was like, oh, it's banished. Never mind. Deep Sea, huh?
Upload yet? Upload?
I'm making a video.
No sign. How would I know?
Huh?
There was no sign. How would I know?
Can I finish? So I think Deep Sea Diva. I like this card because Mermails, you know, obviously. This card's still at 1, but I really don't care in that. Let's see. BLS can come to 5,000. Infernity Archfiend doesn't need to be at 1 necessarily because Level Chain's gone, so there's not. You need to really make a really good deck with that. if you can't use Archfiend, I mean, no more stacking Archfiend, man. So Insectors could have come back, you know. Grand Mole to 2 potentially, that would be fine. Red MD, that would be nice, to 2. Rabbit to 2, obviously, I would like that. And then Tour Guide, no, never mind. BA, I can't say anything about that. Librarian to 3, please, I would like that. Book of Moon to 3 as well. This card can't come back. This card could potentially, because no one really uses it. I want Defissure Macro coming back. Let's see, is Divine Wind optimal right now anymore? I don't know. But none of these cards. Launcher maybe, because like I said, Infernities doesn't really matter. Mind Control, no. Mind Control has to stay. At 1 is okay right now. Prep obviously needs to stay. 1 for 1. It could come to 3 so that I can abuse Neptibus even more than I already do. Soul Charge can come to 3. No one will really care because you lose a lot of life points anyway. A lot of the one-ofs, I like Bottomless, Compulse. Compulse should stay at 3. I love that card. Macro, like I said. Ring of Destruction, maybe. I don't know. Ring of Destruction is actually good at 1. Warning could stay at... Warning could come to 2, and I also want my 1 Judgment back, because I like the Solemn Brigade. Torrentials, Vanity's Emptiness could come back. I want it to come back. I mean, this is sort of like not only a review of this ban list, but also what I want to come back for the next ban list. Because, like I said, there's no expiration date for that. For the semi-limits, I like this card at 2, if not 1, if not 0. Brio, Brio to 0, please. Summoner Monk doesn't need to be at 2, I feel like, but maybe, I guess. I don't really care. Chaos Sorcerer could come to 3 and that wouldn't change anything. Honest, no one plays Honest, so that's fine. Card Trooper, why is Card Trooper at 2? That makes no sense. I still don't think, a lot of these cards don't have to be at 2. Like, Chain Strike doesn't have to be at 2. Dark Hole can come to 3, no one would care. Advanced Ritual Art to 3, Ceasefire could come to 3, Ojama Trio to 3, changes nothing. And then obviously these. So hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I will post my locals deck profile, my Mermail deck profile, very soon. So stay tuned for that. But I will be going away. But videos will still come up on this channel. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.